Okay, in this quick screencast, I'm going to show you how you can create a menu with buttons at the top of your Schoology course for easy access. It's going to start out with this is a Google Slides that I had downloaded from a site I'm part of. It includes free buttons that someone's created for me to use. I'm also able to edit them and use them. So I'm going to take the buttons from here to use as my images, and then I'm actually going to set them up in docs similar to this. So let me show you. This was docs and how I set it up here. I'm going to use it and create a table. So I'll come down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll add my banner that I want to be up top. So let me come back here and pick which banner I want. We'll do this one. I'm just going to Command C to copy, come back over to docs and paste it. And I can make this a little bit bigger. And then the next thing I'm going to do is insert a table. And I'm going to give myself, I'll do 4 buttons in this table. I can go ahead and highlight my table, and I'm going to go ahead and change the lines before I get started. That is right over here, border color, and we're going to make it white just so that you don't see them. The table's still there. You can see by highlighting that it's still there. So I'm going to put my cursor in the first one. I'm going back to my slides where I have the buttons that I want to use. This is the first button that I want to use, and I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I could also copy and paste in it, but this one I've actually kind of layered over and created, so I'm going to do the screenshot to get them in. So I'm going to do, actually, if you hold down Command, Control, Shift, and 4, you are able to take a quick screenshot. I'm noticing the sizes, getting them the same, so I'm at 206 by 189. That went to my clipboard. I can come back over here and just Command V. We'll paste it right in. And then you can see I can come right over. Now I'm in my next window over. Come back over, and this time I'm going to actually move this one in here. Just so it's easier to get me the same size type screenshot. I'm going to do Command Control Shift 4. That puts it in my clipboard and does not save it to my desktop, so it helps keep a lot of stuff down from my computer. So here we go. Coming back over here, Command V to paste. Coming in my next box. Back over. This time I'll do our learning expectations. Same thing, Command Control Shift 4 lets me grab just a screenshot. And come back over here and Command V to paste. Come back over in my table. And let me grab this last one, which I think needs to be Zoom. Man. So let's say I have all these done. So they are all in here. So here are my buttons. And it's right on top of here. Let me see. I'll go ahead and let me just bring this down just so it's a little bit easier to see. I could also, I think there were a couple other things over here. So for that border that I might want to add here, I'm just going to take that and Command C to copy it. And I'm coming back over here and let's add that here. Okay, so let's say this is what I have and I want to put it up top in Schoology. Before I do that, I want to add my links. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and add my Zoom link first. I'm going to hyperlink it. So let me open up my Zoom and I will get the link because I want to show you what link to make sure you pull. So let me go into my meetings. This is my account, my meetings. I'm going to use this to go to my personal meeting room, which would be like my office. So my personal meeting room, this is the link I want to use because it has the password embedded in it. So the kids will just have to click on it and it'll take them right there. So I'm highlighting this, copying it, coming back over here, and I'm going to come up and click this to link that image out to Zoom. So you guys kind of get the picture. You can hyperlink each one of these to whatever you need it to hyperlink to. Now, once you have this set up, you're going to copy this, so Command C, and now we're going to go into our Schoology course. So here's my Schoology course. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this, and we're going to start over just so I can show you. So I'm going to come in here to Updates, and I'm just going to Command V. It brings it right in there. Now, don't just click Post. You need to make sure you click next to the bell, and what that's going to do is pin it at the top as an announcement. And we will go ahead and post. So now you can see this stays right up top. I can click on my materials pages. The folders are under here. This is still up top. You'll notice if I click on Zoom, it's going to take me right out, ask me to open up in Zoom, and it'll pull up that meeting. So now if you want to take it one little step further, if you have a Bitmoji classroom that's set up for you as well that you've done, this is one of the ones that I have, you can actually even embed this in your top as well. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and we'll do another one. So this time I'm going to click Updates. I'm going to click on Resources and click Apps. You'll notice that my Google Drive app is here. I'm going to pull down, I'm going to search. This one is the one I want, this Philips Bitmoji, and I'm going to import embed. So that's going to take it and put it right in there. So now I have embedded this. I'm going to make sure that it's centered too. Actually, I really can't on here. So now I'm going to go ahead and pin this one at the top. So you'll be able to notice in just a minute that this is going to come up top and not my buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and post it. So now you'll notice when I come back to the materials page that my Bitmoji classroom's up top and not the buttons. But let's say I wanted both things to be there. I go back to my updates page and I can come over here and actually edit this. So let's say we have this here. I'm coming down to the very bottom. I'm going to hit enter. Oh, let me cancel this. Tell you what, we will come back down and get this one. Let me come in here and edit it. You can actually do this on the other one. It's just a little bit tricky. So let's say that I wanted to include my Bitmoji classroom in here as well. Oh, you know what, guys? We're just going to start completely over. So I'm going to come up here and do updates. I'm going to do another update. You can delete these if you don't want them to be there. Delete. I'm going to do another update. This time I'm going to put a couple spaces. I'm going to copy this and add it. I'm going to come back up here to my top and I have my cursor over here, and then I'm going to come here to add my Bitmoji classroom. I'm going to click here. Import is embed. It's pulling it over. You will notice now in this one, I actually have both kind of here. So now I'm going to pin this one to the top. Go ahead and post it. And you will see now when I come to the materials page that I kind of have the best of both worlds. I have the Bitmoji classroom here where they can click and navigate through, or my buttons. I would probably play with this a little bit more and maybe shrink it down some or make the size wider. But that's a way that you can take both of these features, bring them into your Schoology course to help make it a little bit easier to navigate.